we're going to fix this car stabilizer at the back. The problem with this is the stabilizer here and there. Broken. Oh. This one is good, but here we have a problem. It's broken. This car is a very good car, so it needs TLC. Tender loving care. I suspect this bolts is really hard to take off, so I must be very very careful on that. I ordered a Toyota part as well. This is really very rusty. Yeah, so now we're going to fix this. Okay, let's this is my ramp. I improvise it and it's very good. Yeah, so you can see, you can I'm going to get all the tools. special tools. Need to tap it. Okay. The alarm is not. This is very tricky. Oh, thank you, Lord. Look at that. It's all rusty. Thanks. This is very good. That's how you take off rusty bolts. You don't need to. You'd be very, very careful. This is very tricky. Tricky. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Next stop, we go on the other side. It's on the rusty look. Go on that side. Oh, pre!
Ano
How are you?
yan?
How are you? Sa... Diyan kay Frida. Yung sa taas.
Siyempre na.
Yung nurse yung asawa niya. Tapos carer siya. Ano? Kumusta?
Okay naman.
Uy, graduate ka na.
Hindi pa.
Blowout na.
Hindi pa. Hindi pa graduate. Sa December pa.
Malapit na.
Nakapit na. Pre, pasundo ako bukas ha.
Saan?
Sa ospital.
Sa hospital?
Diyan sa Tala. Sa Tala. Sa ano.
Bakit?
Meron akong procedure ng ano. Ng... Ang tagit. Ng alas 10 may...
Bakit? Anong tatanggalin sa'yo?
Wala eh. Ano, silipin lang. Yung
Bakit?
aking bituka.
Bakit?
Wala lang. Kasi lagi nasakit eh.
Nasakit? Sobrang pera yan. Bigyan mo sa akin.
Okay. May gano'n.
Magpa-star ka sa akin. Tingnan mo.
Basta.
Uy,
Hindi nga ako nag-ano
May
masyado.
43 star na ako.
Ganda na ng ano mo malalaki nga ang ano mo ngayon Iba
Pag marami, bumababa naman. Pag marami kayo na-upload.
Dahil sa ako, hindi nag-upload. Bumaba na naman. Busy, patapos na.
Anong oras?
Hindi ko pa alam, pero alas 10 yung ano. Hindi na nga ako pumasok.
Alas 10 ng gabi?
Hindi, ang procedure mga 10.
Oo.
Pero yung mga siguro mga 11 or 12 siguro. Ganun.
Ihatid muna kita.
Hindi na, lalakad na lang. Sundo na lang, kasi may pasok si Tabi.
Diyan sa hospital dyan?
Doon.
Saan?
Doon. Sa Sligo dyan.
Doon sa emergency?
Hindi siguro.
Yung pinaganuhan din ni tatay?
Hindi daw siguro doon sa ano. Sa kabila.
Hatid na kita. Para alam ko yung pagsusundon.
Hindi ko pa nga rin alam kung saan yun eh.
Kaya nga, pag sinundo kita,
Sige.
anong oras ba ipupunta kita?
Mga quarter to 9 siguro.
Quarter to 9. O sige, basta kumatok ka dyan at ano,
Ayan.
si Javi gamitin natin.
So ano. Ano yung inaano mo? Ano nasira?
Yung ano, wala siyang, pag lumili ko siya, lumalagotok.
Kaya,
Ano, Ti muna tayo.
hindi pa ako natutulog. Sige.
Hindi ka pa natutulog.
Ay, gaya ko nights eh. 3 nights. Gawa may ano may may pasok sa mare?
Ha?
Pasok?
Oo. Kagabi.
Bakit?
Lagay pa sa loob. Kagabi, pumasok siya.
Oh.
Tapos overstaff sila.
Hindi ako eh.
Sabi ko, hindi na lang ako. Hindi mo siya bayaran din sa
Bakit?
salit ka na ng tagumpay. Okay, nandito lang to.
Talagang masasabi ko ng oo. Kasi,
Bakit? Nagdududa ka pa?
hindi, napirmahan na eh.
Oh.
Mahirap kaya kung ano. Mahirap kaya yung magtatrabaho ka, feeling mo,
Okay, yeah,
meron
yeah.
ka pang
That's good. It's one of them translated.
Oo naman.
I'm actually gonna go to the page as well.
Bakit ano, hindi mo na tinamnan. Dapat tamnan mo yan ng ano, strawberry.
Huwag na. Sa susunod na lang. Winter na eh.
Ay, ang strawberry naman. Ano.
Winter na ka.
Chapter 51, verse number 7, just to confirm.
Yes.
Wala na, hindi naman tayo na winter ang strawberry.
So obviously Ibn Abbas has several different interpretations,
Uh-oh.
right? So I mean, a Muslim could say, well, according to this interpretation, it's consistent with science, and it may have some
What is the science about this? Read with me. This is Ibn Abbas. And
Okay,
by the heaven with its tracks, hubuk, is the plural of hibaka, similar in pattern and meaning to turuk, tariq, path. What Muhammad
Yeah,
says. And the sky with the sky which have roads. Sky have roads. What does that mean? That is scientifically
second.
correct, or this is scientifically false?
I'm trying to find the tafsir. One second.
Let me go to Ibn Abbas. This is Jalalain actually, and this is Ibn Abbas in English. By the heaven full of paths, this is another oath. Allah swear by seemly and a beautiful heaven and has baths. And it's also said that it's full of baths mean it has stars, the sun, and the moon. And it's also said that full baths mean full of waves like those water upon being hit by the wind, or like the waves of sand upon being blown by the wind, or like waves of curly hair, or waves of armor made of iron. And it is also said this refers to the seven heaven by which Allah has sworn. So now this is Ibn Abbas, and he gave us tons of meaning, and none of them match the other. Which one he will take? I mean, how you are a scholar and you say it's also said, it's also said, it's also said. So now which one is of them is the mean of Allah? Which one of them you choose? All?
Well, we don't know what
Okay, so
like
but
the
how then?
exact meaning.
If you do not know the meaning, how this is became a miracle for you? If you are not sure
Well,
of the meaning,
I never. No. Okay, give me a chance to explain.
Yeah.
I did not state that it was a miracle. I'm saying that it's a possibility that you could interpret it as a miracle because, for example, Ibn Abbas said something in one of his interpretations. It's consistent with science. That's all I said. I never.
which is the one?
I never stated that.
Which one of which one of those?
I never.
My friend, Zalah, which one of those is consistent with science? The ones in front of us. Which one?
I'll read it to you. Okay. So, for example, he said it's like the fabric of iron.
Well, none of them. It says like the fabric of iron. It says waves, waves, like waves.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. Waves,
waves
of armor made of iron.
Of armor made of iron. Okay. So, or like curly hair, for example.
Okay, no problem. Curly hair. Okay.
Is
that accurate?
Both of these, they kind of like, it's vague. I agree with you. It's vague, but you have to understand like. Some people might get the idea that it's talking about the fabric of space and time.
My friend, let me make it simple for you. In here it says that the heaven full of paths. Do you agree with that?
The heaven is full of pathways.
Yeah.
Well, again, he gave interpretation. This is the word hubuk,
Okay.
right? And he
How
gave,
your prophet
But
went
okay,
to the
okay.
seven?
If-
How your
if-
prophet
no,
went to the seven heaven?
No, listen.
Did he went in the top of a?
But if it does have pathways,
Yeah.
if it does have pathways, how would you understand that? Because even that, the word pathways could be subject to interpretation. If you want to insist that it's a, if you want to insist something about it, I would like you to tell me what it is.
The pathway which Muhammad speak about is explained in the Quran. When Allah He sent the two angels Harut and Marut, He sent them in the pathway which is called the Babylon Tower. If we go in the Quran, we will find the following. And you see, I'm showing you what the Quran is saying, not what I am saying. So you don't say I'm making things up. If we go in the Quran, we will see the Quran say the
Which
following.
verse?
Go to chapter 2, verse 102.
Chapter 2, verse 102.
Verse 102, yes. Allah He
Okay,
sent Allah of one of His paths to earth, between heaven and earth, is the Babylon Tower. When Allah He sent the two angels Harut and Marut to open a school to teach magician how to do magic, so the husband and the wife, they fight. Allah He sent them to the first airport is known for the mankind. After actually the second airport, which is in Sri Lanka. As you know, Allah He sent Adam first time to Sri Lanka. Then Allah He sent down the angels to Mecca. And then Allah He sent down Harut and Marut in the Babylon Tower. And then Allah He
Okay.
sent down
First of all, I want to know who you're quoting.
I'm quoting the Quran.
Which verse? Because I'm reading chapter 2, verse 180, verse 102.
Yes. Okay. Don't
And
you
it's
say-
this is what it said, and so it says, okay, let me just go. So you're just quoting chapter 2, verse 102, right? Okay, so this is what it says, and followed what the evil ones had fabricated about the kingdom of Solomon instead. Not that Solomon himself was a disbeliever. It was the evil ones who were disbelievers. They taught people witchcraft and what was revealed in Babylon to the two angels Harut and Marut. Yet those two never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt. Do not disbelieve. From these two, they learned what can cause discord between man and wife, although they harm no one with it except by God's leave. They learned what harmed them, not what benefited them, knowing full well that whoever gained this knowledge would. Well, it doesn't say this knowledge, but it's
No,
part of the
no.
interpretation.
Where is the angel
Would
Harut
lose
and
any
Marut?
share in the hereafter,
My friend,
evil and
You passed the topic. You passed the topic.
So
My topic
basically,
is Babylon.
yeah, basically there's no pathways here, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're just
The
making it up.
angels, they came down in the Babylon. Is that true?
Okay, they came down, but where does it say?
What is
where
the
does
Babylon? What is the Babylon?
Babylon is a place on earth, but it's saying
What
that
is
it came
that?
down.
What is
No,
that?
no,
The
no.
Babylon?
Look. Listen to me. If it says وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ, okay, and it's talking about pathways in the sky,
Yeah.
then or in space, okay, and in here it says they came down into Babylon. Where in that does it say pathways?
My friend, it's very well
Yeah.
known. What is the most well known about the Babylon? What do you know about the Babylon? The Babylon Tower. What is the Babylon Tower? It's the pathway
Where
to go
does
to
it
God.
mention?
It is the
Where does it
pathway to go to God.
Where does it mention the Babylon Tower?
It's in the front of you. The Babylon. They came down in the Babylon. Where they came down?
No, but you're adding tower to it. You're
My
adding
friend,
tower to it.
no, okay, what they came down? Where they came down? Let us. I will not add anything. They
They
came down in the Babylon. They came down where?
No, they came down in Babylon. It doesn't state an exact location.
Okay, my friend. They came down where, according to the interpretation, you know. Where? Choose for
No,
me.
they came. It
No
only.
problem. Choose for me
Habibi,
interpretation.
Habibi, listen,
Choose for me. Choose for me
Habibi, listen,
interpretation.
Habibi,
Yeah,
listen to me. Habibi.
Choose for me
It says-
interpretation of your
It
choice.
says
Which
they
one?
came down into Babylon. So now you're saying you're reading an interpretation. You're actually reading the verse.
My friend, it doesn't matter. I'm saying to you which interpretation you like to read it from. This is what I'm saying. Because you are saying this is not the
You
Babylon
referred me
Tower.
to. You said I'm
Okay,
reading.
They
You said
came
I'm reading
down in
chapter
the
2,
Babylon
verse
for what reason?
182.
What is
No, no.
what is
Listen.
what is the unique about the Babylon? Why the Babylon where they came down? What is there?
Well, that's the place that God chose. I mean, what like should
Why he chose to send his angels in the Babylon?
why did God
What about
listen?
why he did not
Why
send
did
them in
God?
Mecca? What about
No,
Mecca?
listen to me, Habibi. Listen to me. Why did God specifically send the Torah on a certain mountain? Why? We don't know why God chooses his locations.
It's not about choosing
For you
location,
to-
my friend. The guy
why
he
you
lived,
why you saying
the,
listen?
the
Why
man
are
he
you
lived
saying?
there. The
Why
guy
are
he
you
lived there.
insisting that there has to be a reason?
Harut and Marut, they don't live in Earth. Harut and Marut are not a human. They are angels. They are sent down to the Earth.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
I know that.
Allah sent Harut and Marut to who?
Sent them down, yeah.
Allah did not send them to a specific person. So why he choose Babel?
Okay, well,
Because this is
again,
a path.
I'm
This is a
gonna
pathway.
say-
Okay, hold on. Another
gonna
pathway.
say-
Another
I'm gonna
pathway.
say,
Another
well-
pathway. Another pathway. Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven in the top of a flying mule. And then in the way, he found doors, and the doors have guards. Do you agree with the story?
that he found doors in space.
Yes.
I mean, it depends on how you interpret doors.
My friend, each time I say something to you, you say it depends. It depends on you. Tell me, how you interpret? He said door. Even they ask him, what's your name? What do you want to do here? So doors are doors. There's guards.
Well, is it possible? I mean, okay, listen. Is it possible that we are not able to see what? Is it possible that we are not able to see another? Is there like another realm that we're not able to see?
My friend, it's not about it's possible. We go by what your prophet said. Don't tell me your prophet do not know what he's talking about.
But you're adding the possibility.
Your prophet described.
Listen, hey, listen.
Your prophet described his path to heaven. Did he or he did not?
He went on a path to heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did he describe his path to heaven? How he went? Did he describe that?
He described. What do you mean by describe the path?
Did he describe his way? What happened in the story? He have a story. Did he tell in the story what happened in the way?
He went on a path through space. Okay, according to that, he went on a path through space.
And what happened?
And eventually he reached a door. Okay, as you just said.
How many doors?
It doesn't matter. Okay, how many doors does it say?
What do you mean? Doesn't matter.
No, how many doors does it say? You tell me how many doors.
As I know, there are 7 doors.
7 doors. So you're like the way you're.
Let us read together, so we can understand what the Quran is saying. Because the best to explain the Quran, and I think you agree, is Muhammad, not you, not me. I was near the house of i.e. Al-Kaaba, in the state between asleep and like he is half asleep, half awake. I heard someone say, "He is the third among 2 persons." He came to me and took me with him. Then a golden basin containing water of Zamzam was brought to me, and my heart was open, and to such and such part, they open his, actually in Arabic it says from here to here, which means from his throat to down to his balls. And they cut his throat, they cut his belly, and they wash his belly, and they install inside a dish of wisdom and dish of faith. But this is not my problem now. Let's continue. Then he continues saying, I was then brought a white beast, which is called al-Buraq, bigger than a donkey and smaller than a mule. Its straight was as long as I could reach. I was mounted in it, and then went forth till we reached the lowest heaven. Here we go, this is the first path. Muhammad, he took a donkey, and now he reached the lowest heaven, taking a path.
Okay.
Jibreel asked for the gate to be open. So there is a gate.
Okay, so the path is separate. Listen, the path is when I'm going if I'm going from a city to another city, okay, the pathway is separate from the city. To get to the city, it's separate. So what I'm saying is, okay, he went on a pathway, but we don't know what the pathway is. As you said that he described the pathway. No, he could have described the end of the pathway,
My
which
friend,
is reaching a door.
hold on.
Listen.
Is that a donkey or is this the airplane? The one he took, is it a donkey or an airplane?
It doesn't matter.
No, we need to know how he traveled. How he traveled? Did he take a road or he fly?
No, I'm giving you an analogy. Do you not
No,
understand?
don't give me an
Are you
analogy. You
actually,
see,
like,
I have
are
a
you
story
actually-
in front of me. This is what is important. Your prophet.
No, no, no.
Show respect. Show
It's
respect
actually
to your
so
prophet's
funny,
story.
dude. Listen to
When
me.
your
Listen.
prophet, he
If
took a donkey.
I'm
How
describing an
he
analogy
reached
here,
heaven with a
but
donkey? Explain to me how he reached heaven with a donkey.
he went. Okay, he went on he went on a pathway.
What is the pathway?
He went on
Which
but the
donkey can
pathway
take?
is not described.
Which is a pathway?
Maybe
Which is a pathway?
There is a
donkey,
door.
my
Listen,
friend,
there is a
this
there
is not
is
an
a door.
airplane. This is not an airplane. This is a donkey. What is the pathway a donkey will take to go to heaven?
He goes. I don't know. He goes straight up. I guess. I don't know.
Straight up where? I mean, it's a donkey.
Well, it's okay. It's the animal is described as something that is supernatural. It's capable of
Capable of what?
going to space.
Where I speak about space here? Do you see space?
Well, I mean, it's going to the sky, so we're assuming that it's traveling through
Hold
space.
on. He said I went to the lowest heaven, right? But still, he is riding a donkey. A donkey. He has 4 legs.
Okay, but the Buraq is described as an animal that is capable of doing that.
What do you mean by
He said
capable?
he didn't say donkey.
Are you saying
Look,
to me?
why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing the
man? Why
topic.
hell are
We're
you
trying to
changing the
find what
topic?
the bath is, my friend. We're not changing the topic. We have a donkey
Okay,
now.
you're
How the
worried
donkey?
about what
Why
type
you
of
are trying
animal
to
Muhammad
avoid?
may have-
Why
may
you
have
are
went
trying to
on to
avoid how the
heaven.
donkey
Listen,
went to
listen.
heaven? How the donkey went to heaven?
No, listen. You're basically just like you're arguing about what animal Muhammad went on to heaven. It
No.
doesn't
This is
matter.
not my. No. This is not my argument. This is not my argument. I want to know what road they took because this is an animal, and the one who described
So
it
then
as
why are you asking?
the
So
one
then
who
why are you
described him,
asking
my
the question?
friend, the one who described
Why are
him.
you asking the question? How can a donkey go to the
You
sky?
want to
I
know
don't
what kind of road it is. The road. We were discussing the path. What path he took. So how the donkey
don't
was
know
able
what
to
the road
go.
is.
Okay, we have a donkey. We have a prophet. And now he is going to
Okay.
heaven. And the heaven have doors. Are they those
It's
doors?
not a donkey, by the way.
Are those
It's not a
doors?
donkey.
It's
It's
bigger
not
than a
correct.
donkey, my friend. He said it's a bigger of a donkey, which means like it's a mule. What do you mean it's not a donkey?
Okay, well, the thing is, we don't know exactly what animal it is. It's
My
described.
friend,
It's a
look what he
supernatural
says.
animal.
No, what's support? What's
It's a
support? He
supernatural
said,
creation of God.
Al-Buraq
He gave you an approximation.
is bigger than a donkey, smaller than a mule.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a small animal. It's a small animal. Okay, it's a small animal. It's a small animal have 4 legs. It's a small animal have 4 legs, and he is the one who describing between the size of a mule and donkey, which means he look exactly the same, but the size is bigger a little bit than a donkey, smaller a little bit than a mule. That's wonderful. Now, he is going to heaven. What path is a donkey is going to take to go to heaven?
I don't know. He's going. Like, what do you mean by that question, basically?
I mean, if I ride a donkey right now, I am going to take a sand road, or I'm going to take a normal way, which donkey can use his feet in it.
What do you mean? Like, I don't understand
My
what
friend,
you're
it's
saying.
a donkey. It's a donkey.
Okay, no,
Okay.
but I explained to you that this is. Why are you not understanding? I'm explaining to you that this is a supernatural animal and it's capable to
It's a
travel
male or a
to the
female?
sky,
This animal is male or female?
to space. What?
Is male or female?
Why does that matter?
So how you know it's an animal?
Like, why are you?
How you
why are
know it's an animal? How you know
Listen,
it's an animal? How you know it's an animal? You just said to me the word animal. How you know it's an animal?
It doesn't. Okay, I don't know if it's an animal.
Okay, no, you said a second ago you said it's supernatural power, and then you said an animal. How an animal has a supernatural power?
Okay, I said it's a supernatural animal. Like it's
Supernatural
a
animal. What does that mean?
creature. It's a supernatural creation.
What does that
from God.
mean?
But
Supernatural animal.
why
What
does
does
that
that
matter?
mean?
Why does that
Explain
matter?
to me. What does that mean?
Listen,
Still, he
we
is
want-
a donkey.
we're
He is
talking
going
about
to
the
carry Muhammad in
pathways.
his back.
We're not talking about the animal.
We are talking about the animal. We are talking about the road. We are talking about your prophet. He went to heaven. How he went to heaven? He used an
Why
animal.
does the animal?
If the heaven, if the heaven, as the scientists they say, if the heaven as the scientists they say, how you go? You see, you are the Muslims who is making this as a science, not me. So now we have a donkey, we have a prophet, and Muhammad is going to go in the space. As you know, the second you leave the space of the earth, there's no oxygen. Secondly,
First,
Muhammad will
we
freeze to
never
death.
claimed that this was a scientific, that Muhammad traveling on.
My friend, you are the one who said that
this
verse is
space.
speaking about science. You are the one who said that this is what science speaks. It's in
I
the
said-
Quran. And now Muhammad, the
Okay.
story of Muhammad going in heaven, is it in the Quran too, or it's in the Hadith only? It's in the Quran.
Okay,
So
but
you cannot
first
pick
of
up
all,
your cherries and say, I want to talk about this one, I don't want to
let me
talk about this
backtrack
one.
a little bit.
So,
Let me backtrack.
Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven,
Listen
passing
to me.
from
Let me
place to
backtrack
place.
a little bit.
And look, hold on. When Muhammad he arrived, he found a door in the lowest heaven.
Okay, but again, you're.
What does that mean? No, don't tell me again.
Let me
Explain to me what is the door in the lowest heaven is doing.
Okay, let me just backtrack a little bit and then we'll get to it. I already told you that before, but let's get to that. So first of all, let's backtrack to where we were. So you asked me where is a verse in the Quran that might have science in it. I said for example 51, I agree that it's consistent with science. I never claimed that it is scientific. I even admitted that there are different interpretations, and I suggested you go to Ibn Abbas. Okay, then I suggested the interpretation part that suggests that it's consistent with science, that space and time, that there's a fabric in space, is in part of the interpretation of Ibn Abbas. For example, him describing it as the armor of iron, or like the hair, the curly hair. Okay, it's vague. Again, it's vague, as I said before, but I suggested that it could be consistent with science. Then you were saying about the pathways, right? I said even if we took it as pathways, how would you interpret that? So then you went to the hadith about first of all you went to the chapter 2 verse 102, and then you were saying that Harut and Marut took a pathway in that verse, but it never actually says it in the verse. And then you were embarrassed by that, so that you went to another example from the hadith, and now you were arguing about what animal it was or things like that. But the point is that Muhammad went on a creature.
My friend, the one who is embarrassed by that is you. Harut and Marut is coming in the Babylon, to which there is an airport there. Is there an airport there? There is a tower. There is a tower. It's very famous that somebody decided to go to God using that tower. It's called the Tower of God. So you're a prophet. He is consistent with the legions of stories speaking about God sending angels to that tower. This is how he communicates with the people.
It never says tower,
so
Habibi.
your
Listen,
God,
it never
my
says
friend,
tower.
otherwise you have to tell me what the Babylon have to do with your God. What is the Babylon?
Where does it say tower?
Okay, hold on.
Where does it say
Let me
tower?
show you. Let me show you how stupid this story anyway. Because based on this story, the first time people they start practicing magic, it was in the time the Babylon tower is built, or the Babylon exists.
Okay,
Do you
so your
agree?
entire premise
But this is
from the
false.
tower, but
This
where
is
does it
false,
say
my friend.
tower?
This is
Where
false,
does
my
it
friend.
say?
This
You
is
have to prove
false.
to me
This
that
is
tower
false.
exists first.
Magic, sorcery is a practice long
but you
before
have
that.
to.
Even
Your
your Quran
premise-
speak
your
about the
premise
Pharaoh and the
from the
magic.
tower
How
to
the magic
verse.
first time arrived to the earth by the Harut and Marut, and then he speak about the Pharaoh. Isn't the Pharaoh do sorcery too? Which magician
Say
came
that again,
first?
sorry. Repeat that again.
Which magician came first according to the Quran? The Harut and Marut in Babylon, or the magician of the Pharaoh?
First of all, I don't want to change topics.
We are not changing topic. So listen.
Let's talk about the topics. But again,
Look what you did. I asked you to show me. I asked you to show me one example of science in the Quran. You said to me, maybe this is one can be maybe. Have you ever heard of such a hypocrisy like this, saying maybe? Since when science goes by maybe, either you say this is about science, or you say it is not about science. So when you say maybe, it is now have to be science. Don't say maybe. There's no maybe.
You asked me a question.
I asked you a question, not to give me maybe. I asked you a question, and in order to protect yourself from the humiliation, you said maybe. So it's a backup. It's a backup plan, my friend. I said to you maybe. I did not say it is true. I am not asking you about something maybe. So can you give me something truly fit with science? Either you say nothing in the Quran fit with science, or don't mention to me maybe. So let us go back to zero. Let's go back to zero. Give me one thing in the Quran fit with science. Either you say there's nothing in the Quran fit with science.
So now
or
you're running away from the topic. So
I'm
now
not,
you're running away from the topic.
I am not. You are the one who's running away
No,
from the
but
topic.
you are running away.
You are hiding
Because
behind
first of all,
maybe. You keep
I'm
repeating
asking
saying
you,
to me.
where does it say tower? Where does it say tower, right? Where does it say tower in chapter 2, verse 102?
Okay.
Okay?
If,
And
listen,
you're not
listen.
giving that to me.
Listen,
You made
listen.
a huge lie.
Okay,
and
hold
now
on. I want you to give me interpretation you accept for the story of the Babylon.
You first of all,
Which interpretation you like?
I mean, like interpretation is if you go to like an interpretation of like Ibn Kathir or like
Which one you like? Don't tell me if you go.
Ibn
Tell me which
Abbas
one you
or
like. Tell me which one you like. Make it short and firm. Which one you like?
Okay, go to Ibn Abbas, but even go to Ibn Abbas or Ibn Kathir. Okay, first go to Ibn Abbas.
Okay, let's go to Ibn Abbas.
But even if it mentions tower,
even if mentioned tower, so
even if it mentions tower, this is it's an assumption from the scholar.
So if Ibn Abbas he made that, it's an assumption. If I say that, I'm a liar.
Ibn Abbas, I've never actually looked at
No. Look at the hypocrisy. Just to back up himself now again, he starts saying, if Ibn Abbas said that is an assumption. If a Christian prince says that, he's a liar. So Christian prince is not allowed to make assumptions.
You claim that it's in the verse itself. That's why I called you a liar.
Abdul. I didn't say in the verse it says that. I said, let us go to this verse and you will see the angel Harut and Marut came down in the Babylon. And I said in the tower because this is the only place where is famous, where God angels come from. Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the story of the Babylon? Do you know the
first.
Do you know the story of the Babylon?
I want to go to the verse. I want to actually see the interpretation of Ibn Abbas first. Okay, so let's go to that.
Do you know the story of the Babylon?
The story of Babylon. No, I'm not aware of the story of Babylon. But again, let me just go to the Jews left the guidance of all the prophets.
So the Quran,
let me just read the interpretation of Ibn Abbas, okay?
The Quran mentioned the Babylon. You do not know why the Quran mentioned the Babylon?
I mean, why did Allah reveal the Quran on At-Tur, like the mountain?
No. What At-Tur?
Why did he?
This is
why
false.
does there have to be a reason?
This is a fiction story. What Tur? There's nothing called the mountain of Tur. What Tur? There's nothing like this. What Tur? Is that the Babylon? Is that the Babylon? Is that the Babylon Tower too?
No, I'm not. I'm asking you a question. Why does there have to be
what At-Tur?
where Allah sends His prophets?
What At-Tur? What At-Tur?
Or His messengers, or whatever guidance that might come from.
What At-Tur? What is At-Tur?
I'm talking about Jabal At-Tur.
I am asking you, what is At-Tur? What At-Tur mean?
What the mountain. I'm talking about the mountain.
What At-Tur
I gave you an example. I'm talking about the mountain.
My friend, I'm asking you too. What At-Tur mean?
I literally told you that At-Tur is the mountain.
It's what At-Tur mean? You do not know, right? You do not know what Harut might mean, what Marut mean, what Babylon mean, what Israel mean. You Muslims have no idea what all those names, because all those names, because all those names are fictions, and they are not true.
Look, I gave you. Listen, I gave you.
Let me tell you where this story is coming from. Read with me. This is Ibn Abbas. Do you see it? This is Ibn Abbas in front of you. Ibn Abbas, he got your prophet busted.
Which verse? Give me the verse and give me, because I can't see your page.
Chapter 2, verse 102.
Okay, what does it say?
Okay.
Let me read it actually. The Jews left the guidance of all the prophets and followed that which the devils falsely related. They acted upon the devils. What the devils had written against the kingdom of Solomon about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom and 40 days of sorcery and white magic. Solomon disbelieved not, did not write the sorcery and white magic, but the devils disbelieved, did write it. Teaching mankind, the devils taught people, as it is said that the Jews taught people magic, that which was revealed to the two angels, but the angels were not taught sorcery and white magic, and it is said that this means they also taught what the angels were inspired in Babel, Harut, and Marut, nor did they teach it to anyone, nor did the angels describe anything to anyone till they had said at the outset, we are only a temptation. We have been tried with calling people to this in order that we reduce the intensity of the torment inflicted on ourselves. Therefore disbelieve not, do not learn or act upon it, and from these two angels people learn without being taught by them, that by which they cause division between man and wife, that by which a man finds excuse to leave his wife, but they injure thereby with sorcery and cause drift.
Okay,
No one
stop.
saved.
Stop. What here it says that they taught in Babel. Is a Babel is a city or the tower?
It's a city.
How you can confirm that to me?
The city of Babel, we have that.
Okay, hold on. What do you mean the city of
We have
Babel?
that in Iraq.
Okay, where it says that this is the city of Babel is not the Tower of Babel.
Where does it say the
What
Tower of
Harut and
Babel?
Marut? Where Harut and Marut are staying in Babel? Where? In Babel.
Labas mo muna habang hindi.
We don't know.
What do you mean? No.
Doesn't say.
What
It
do
doesn't say.
you mean? No. When the Quran mentioned Babel, he meant exactly the Tower of Babel.
But you don't know that.
I
You're just assuming.
know that. Those are angels. They don't live between people. The Tower of Babel, my friend, your prophet is a thief. He stole the story from the Jews. The Jews, they have a stupid story. It's called the Legion of the Jews. And one of those stories that there's two angels sent down by God to teach magic. Their name, they've been in the legions, like Azazel,
Okay, but
etc.
again, you're assuming.
So I'm not assuming. This is what the legion teach. Muhammad, he adopted the same legion. He said that Harut and Marut came down, and look what Allah is doing here. Actually, don't you see the story itself is enough to believe it is against science? God, he sent two angels to teach magic, and you yourself is speaking about science. Is magic is something real?
Magic. What do you mean by like
Magic. Those
like
angels,
magic, yeah.
those angels, they will teach people how to do magic so that they can fight wife and husband. So the Quran confirmed that magic is real. Do you accept that scientifically?
magic? Yeah, like black magic is. It's black magic is, according to Islamic theology, is something that we have. Yes.
Okay, so is that consistent with science?
It's supernatural, as our devils and angels consisted with.
My
with
friend,
science.
no, don't. You see, you are the one is going away now.
No, I'm not going
Devil
away.
and angels,
I'm not going
no,
away.
devil and
First of
angel.
all,
You see,
first of all, we have completely diverted the topic.
listen.
We have completely diverted the topic.
Stay focused with me. Do you agree with the verse here that God, he sent two angels? You said to the Babylon. Let us go with that. To open a school to teach magic. Do you agree with that?
Where does it say open a school?
What it's
Allah
saying to
sent
teach,
it.
no, it
Listen,
says to open university. It says to open university. Sorry, not a school. A professional university, opened by God, certified by Allah, to teach a
There is
man
no
and wife how to
Why are
fight.
you making all this stuff up?
I'm not making things up. Who is the one who sent the angels, my friend? Who is the one he sent the angels? Allah. He sent them to do what? To
Where
teach
does it say
mankind.
university? Why are you changing the
I'm
topic?
not changing the topic. I'm not changing the topic because you are the one insisting that Babel. You are the one who insists that Babel is not the Tower of Babel. Okay, prove to me the Tower of Babel. Can you?
I told you that you're assuming that it's the Tower of Babel.
I am not assuming. This is what the Legion says. Everybody knows the story of the Legion. Everyone knows the story of the Babels of the Tower. Don't
Everyone knowing doesn't. Listen, Habibi. Everyone knowing doesn't exactly. Everyone knowing what the story is.
Let's go. Let us say it's a city. Let us say the city. Okay. Why Allah he sent the angels to teach magic in a city? It's called Babel.
He sent. It says in verse in the same verse.
To teach man to make a man and wife fight. I mean, what is the logic of that? Is that a god? Do you think a god would do that?
You're such a hypocrite, man. Didn't Jesus in your own Bible say, I have not been sent with peace, but I have come with a sword. And he goes on to say, I have come to turn a man against his husband. I can't really quote the verse.
My friend, you are fabricating stories that exist. What Jesus said, that you are going to fight because of me. A man and his wife, they might fight because of their faith. The mother, she go against her daughter because of her faith. The sword,
See,
Jesus,
you're
my
interpreting
friend,
it now, right?
my friend, just to show you how hypocrite you are.
You're
Did
interpreting
Jesus
it.
kill anyone by the sword? Did Jesus kill anyone by
No,
a sword?
he didn't kill
Okay,
anyone by
so
the
the sword he's
No.
talking about, he said, people, the time will come and people, they will kill you, thinking they are doing favor to God. This is the sword. People, they will kill them. The sword is going to be on us, not from us against others. So people will hate you because of me. That's what Jesus said. So the sword he's talking about and the peace he's talking about, that we, because we live in him, everybody will go against us, like the Muslims want to kill us. As Muhammad in the Quran says in chapter 9, verse 29. And the Muslims today think they are doing favor to God by killing the Christians. And this is exactly what Jesus said. Now, don't change the topic, and this has nothing to do with magic. This is here, we have a magic, and we have two teachers. We have two teachers.
By the way,
We have two teachers. We have two teachers. This is not about the miracles. This is about magic. And you said you are a person who believes in black magic. Now, that's one. Magic is taught by two angels. Then the devil. Do you agree?
Well, first of all, let's read the verse.
You did already many times. And this is the interpretation in front of you.
Well, I mean, again, according to the verse, I think the devils already knew that.
No, what it says already knew. And this is the interpretation in front of you.
Well, I mean, again, according to the verse, I think the devils already knew that.
No, what it says already knew. Where it says the one who sent them down is Allah, and the one who taught is Harut and Marut. Or what the devil did, they wrote it down.
I think I read it in the interpretation. One second, let me just read it again. Sorry. Where is? Yeah, see, early in the interpretation of Ibn Abbas, and 40 days of sorcery and white magic, Solomon disbelieved not, did not write this sorcery and write magic, but the devils disbelieved, did write it. So according to the interpretation of Ibn Abbas.
Yeah, but who is the one who taught them?
It doesn't say that the devils.
It says, my friend, continue reading. What's wrong with you? It says, come on. It says in the front of your eyes, read with me. The Jews taught people magic, and that which has revealed, which is revealed to who? Who is the first time was revealed by who? By the two angels. But the angels were not taught sorcery and white magic.
No. I was talking about your claim that the angels were teaching the devils.
My friend, I'm not saying they're teaching the devils. I'm saying they are the one who opened a school to teach black magic. Yes or no?
It doesn't say open school.
Who is the one who started teaching? Who is the first one? Listen, Saleh, listen. Okay, let us make it simple. Who is the first one? Who is the first one taught magic? Give me the answer to make it short. Who is the first one, according to the Quran, start teaching magic? The first one.
The first one is the devils.
That's false. Read with me. You are lying.
Well,
chapter 2, verse 102, it says, my friend, stop lying. Stop lying. Shame on you. It's in the front of you. Let us read together. It says,
okay, Harut and Marut did teach magic. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Who is the first one? That's not my question. That's not my question. Who is the first one who brought black magic to the earth?
It says early on. It says, and follow what the devil. By the way, are we going by the verse, or are we going by
go by whatever you want, because both saying the same. Both are saying the same. The interpretation and the verse. Listen, who is the one? Who is the one? It says, but the evil ones teaching men magic and such a thing came down at Babylon to the angels Harut and Marut. That thing came to who? Came to the angels. Who? Harut and
It
Marut.
doesn't say
But
first
neither,
anywhere, first
yes,
of all.
they are the first one. Are you saying the angels, they learn black magic from the devil?
First of all,
Are you saying, don't say first of all, are you saying that the angels, Harut and Marut, they learn black magic from the devil? Either you say yes or you say no.
no, they most likely already knew, but I'm saying
Already knew, thank you very much. Now, who is the one first received the black magic based on the verse? It's in front of you. Who is the first
so
one
now you
received?
changed it from who is the one who received
Abdul,
first
listen
received.
carefully. No. Read with me. And such a thing as came down. So first time black magic came down from where?
Black magic. It doesn't say first again.
My
it doesn't
friend,
say
it
first.
says, and such a thing as came down. So first thing, this thing came down. Came down from where?
Are you? I want to understand what you're saying. Are you saying first as in they were the first?
My friend, don't say I don't
magic?
understand. I'm saying to you, I'm asking a question. This black magic came down from where?
It came from the angels.
The angels are down in heaven, down in the Babylon tower.
Where did it say tower again?
Okay, my
Where
friend,
the hell does it say tower?
read with me carefully. And such a thing as came down at the Babylon to the angels. So the angels, Harut and Marut, already down in earth.
Okay, at Babylon.
Yes, so now the angels are down in earth. What came down? What is the thing came down to them?
Magic
Thank you very much. Came down from who?
from Allah.
Thank you very much. So Allah, He is sending a black magic education to two angels to do what with it?
Well, first of all.
Don't tell me first of all. Don't tell me first of all. I
Okay.
don't play games.
They.
Allah sent.
First of all, no, you're the one who's playing games.
No, first of all, no, second of all, no, third of all.
No.
Because you see, I have to squeeze you to make you admit at the end. So now you admit it. Now you
because
admit.
you're
No,
assuming that magic didn't exist
don't play
on
games.
Earth
You
before
cannot
that.
play with the Christian Prince.
You're
You
assuming that
cannot.
magic didn't
You
exist
are
on Earth
not the
before
one. You see, the first time the black magic came down to earth, it was from Allah. And you are the one who said that. You agree or not?
I didn't say that. No.
You did.
I was.
You did. You want me to play your voice? Do you
No,
want
I
to,
didn't say
do
that.
you want me to
Let me
play
clarify what I
Do
said.
you
Let
want
me
me to
clarify what I
play
said.
your voice?
You're
You
not
say
giving me a chance to speak.
you
Let
say
me clarify
that
what I said.
the black
came down
magic came down from
Allah
Allah.
to the angels. The magic came down from Allah to
Okay,
the angels. You are exactly right.
let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. And such a thing came down at the Babylon.
Let's
Such a
not
thing.
go back to zero. Let's not go back to zero.
No, we will go back to zero. I am going to.
From the beginning, I'm trying to understand that.
I'm going to barbecue you today. Today you will not leave safe. You will be sorry for calling me. You are declining. You are saying Allah did not send the black magic when you a second ago you admitted. Let us read together. Let us say together. Such a thing. When the Quran, read with me. When the Quran say and such a thing, what thing?
Black magic.
Okay.
The magic itself.
Okay, the black magic. Let us write down, guys. Let us write down what he says. So because this guy he have a very short memory. So you said the thing mean magic. I will type in the top of it magic. All right. This is
He
you.
sent down, but the thing is, you're assuming
hold
that
on,
they were that magic.
Magic. Okay.
Did not exist
Magic
on Earth.
came down. Came down from where? The magic came down from where?
Okay, it came down from Allah to
Okay,
the
hold
angels.
on. Let us write down.
Again, you're
Let us
assuming
write
that
down.
that's the
Let
first
us
time
write down.
magic
Let us
was
write down
on
because
Earth.
you have a short memory. From Allah. Wonderful. So from Allah, the magic came. Thank you very much.
Again, you're assuming that magic was the
Okay.
first time.
Hold on.
magic was on Earth. You're assuming
Came
that.
down.
That's assumption.
Came down to who? Came down to who?
What?
Came down to who?
Came down to the angels. Again, I've already told you.
All right. Came down to the angels. To the angels. Thank you very much. Okay. So who is the first one? Receive the black magic.
Don't say first. Don't say first because we don't. You're assuming that just you're assuming that they were the first ones to ever have like that they were the first.
Are you
ones to
saying?
have
Are you saying the
black magic
knowledge of a black magic exists not only with Allah? And the Satan, he do not need the knowledge of Allah, so he himself, he don't. He know the black magic, he do not need Allah. Are you saying that?
It's possible that it's possible that
Where
the
it says
shaitan
that?
learned how to do magic.
You know, this is will be in YouTube. The Muslim, they will make fun of you and they will torture you for saying anything. You just said that the knowledge, there is a knowledge which Allah He have, nobody have.
I
It's in
didn't
the
say
hand of
the
the devil.
knowledge of Allah, okay?
Because the verse saying that the verse saying that this knowledge came down. You are a liar. You are claiming that coming down because
The knowledge came down, but again, you
see
show me that it's the
that's
first-
mean your prophet is a liar because when the prophet says it came down, how it came down and already the shaitan knows about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were going by that the interpretations of Ibn Abbas and
Ibn Abbas, he said that. Ibn Abbas agree. Ibn Abbas agree that the angel is the one.
What he said. Let me read it to you.
Ibn
Let me read it to
Abbas.
you and show that you're a liar. Let me read it to you and show that you're a liar. They
Okay, hold on.
acted upon what the
Hold on.
Prophet had written
Let's go to Ibn
against the
Abbas. Let's
kingdom
go
of
to Ibn
Solomon.
Abbas. Abdul, let's go to Ibn Abbas one by one. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas. Okay. All right. It says here, and it said that the Jews taught people magic.
From the beginning.
That,
Read it from the
no
beginning.
problem, we can go back.
No, read it from
Which
the beginning.
was revealed to the two angels. So that where the
Read it from
Jews,
the beginning.
where
Why
the
are you afraid
Jews,
to read it from the
hold
beginning?
on, where is the Jews they get their magic from?
Read it from the beginning.
You can read from the beginning. Go ahead. The Jews left guidance.
No. Why are you afraid to read it from the beginning?
Read it from the beginning. We did already. Go ahead.
The Jews, listen, it says that the Jews left the guidance of all the prophets. And then it quotes the verse, and they followed that which the devils falsely related. They acted upon what the devils had written against the kingdom of Solomon, about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom and 40 days of sorcery and white magic. Okay? So that means magic was already before it existed before.
Just to show you how ignorant you are. You look like you do not know anything about Quran. Don't you know that the shaitan, he took the ring of Sulaiman and he started having sex with his wives according to your prophet? This is the black magic they are talking about.
What are you talking about that he had sex with?
Don't you know?
With his wife?
Don't you know that shaitan, he slept with all the wives of Solomon after he took his ring from him? And this is what the magic here they are talking about.
Why are you changing the topic?
I'm not changing the topic. You are the one that says to read the story here. Aren't you the one who asked me to read from the beginning? You idiot, you idiot. You idiot, you do not know anything about Islam. Let me ask you. Is the Babylon exist before Solomon or after Solomon?
This is the problem. We need to fix this.
What? Babylon?
Does it exist before Solomon or after Solomon?
Babylon, I don't know if
No, you tell me. Based on the Quran in front of you, the Babylon exists before Solomon.
okay, then why does that even matter? But again, listen,
the Quran comes from. What do you mean? What's matter? You just admitted. Look. It says. Continue reading. Continue reading, Abdul. Continue reading. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. Listen. It says here that those after 40 days of sorcery. Why you stop reading? The 40 days of sorcery, it's coming from where?
What do you mean?
It's coming from where? The sorcery coming from where? Continue reading. Why you stop reading? Continue reading. Solomon, continue. Here it says 40 days of sorcery, white magic. They continue. Sulaiman, disbelieve not, did not write this sorcery and white magic, but the devils disbelieve and did write it, teaching mankind. The devil taught people, as it says, that the Jews taught people magic and that which was revealed to the two angels. So what the Jews are teaching and what the devil are writing is what is revealed to the two angels. Are you slow? If you are slow, say yes. If you are wrong, admit and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
But let's read about this word, about the collapse of Solomon's kingdom and 40 days of sorcery and white
Yes,
magic.
because your prophet, he told the people that Shaitan, he took the ring of Solomon and he cloned himself to look like Solomon and he started
It
having
doesn't
sex with his
matter what the
wives.
prophet. That still proves that magic existed before Harut and Marut.
What do you mean, you idiot?
You
Okay,
are
hold
assuming-
on. I challenge you to show me one interpretation says what you are saying.
I already read it for you. It
And
says
the one in the front of
they
you,
acted
no, you
upon what the
idiot.
devil's head
The one in the front of you, it says that the people, they get that from what is revealed to the two angels. Where they get that from? The Quran is teaching you the source of this. Where they get it from? They get it from Harut and Marut. Why you are slow?
Okay, so you're saying that the magic first came from Harut and Marut, right?
I'm not saying the tafsir in front of you saying that.
Okay, so let's take it then. Let's take that that magic first came down from Allah to the Harut and Marut. I don't mind that.
No, do you mind or this is what it says?
I don't mind it.
No,
What's
I
the
don't
problem
want.
with-
I don't want you to mind or don't mind. Tell me, it doesn't say that in the front of you. Everybody is laughing because the text in the front of our eyes does it say that this is what came from revealed to Harut and Marut.
Yeah, the magic was revealed to
So
Harut and
why you
Marut.
are lying to me for the last hour, making me scream, losing my voice, saying it's not true, and now you admit and you are saying it's true. You are a liar. You are not qualified to talk to me. Shame on you.
What?
Shame on you. I spent more than 40 minutes just to make him admit that the Quran saying that magic was revealed to the two angels first. All this time and screaming for one thing, to make him admit and agree. Apologize for lying to me and not lying for the people who are listening before you start talking.
Okay, so
Why apologize?
second.
Apologize first. Apologize for calling me a liar, saying it doesn't say that, claiming that the one who knows magic first was the devil, not the angels. Apologize.
okay, I will not apologize.
Then get lost. Then get lost.
No,
Don't call me. You apologized, everybody heard you, this will be all over YouTube. You have no dignity, you have no honesty, and debate and argument cannot happen between a liar and an honest man.
can you give me a chance to explain?
You cannot explain. Either you say this is what it says, you admitted this is what it says. So
Can
why,
you give me a chance to explain?
why you played all this game for the last 40 minutes? You
Can
wasted
you
my
give me a
time.
chance to explain?
Why you want to explain
Can you
now?
give me-
Why you want to
because
explain? Are you
again-
going to explain your lies?
Okay, can you?
Are you going to explain your
I'm
lies?
not going to explain my lies.
So why you said it's not the angels who got it first all this time? And now
Because
why you
again,
change your
you're
mind?
assuming that they got it first.
Who?
It was revealed to the angels first, right?
But this is not
That's true.
but this is not what you said for the last 40 minutes. So why you give me all this headache? Apologize at least.
It was revealed to the angels on
My friend,
it was revealed to the
you
angels. The magic
were
was revealed to
fighting
the
me.
angels.
You were fighting
You
me,
were
screaming
assured
at
that they
me,
got-
saying to me first, no, I'm not going to talk to you. No, go. I have no time. Sorry. Don't call me again, please. I don't have time for kids. Either you apologize, or I'm going to block you, Salahuddin. Apologize. Say at least say I was wrong. Be honest with
Because,
yourself.
well, you're not
say,
giving me a chance
say
to
I
explain
was
that you're
wrong.
assuming that it's
Say,
first.
be honest. Say I was wrong. All of us, we can be wrong sometime. What a big deal.
Okay, fine. I will apologize. Whatever.
Thank you. Hey, no, I know I'm speaking to a man, not to a kid, because for 40 minutes I'm trying to explain to you that this is what happened and you refuse to accept. Now we can talk. Okay. So
Okay. So then, what's the
now
problem?
we reach agreement. No, hold on. Now we reach agreement that the one who first learned magic, sent magic, is Allah. Then he sent it to the angels. Question: why Allah he sent an angel to teach people how to make a wife and husband fight?
Well, first of all, you're giving a specific example.
I'm not giving a specific example. That's what the Quran saying. The Quran is saying why.
Okay, fine. He sent a temptation down, and the angels themselves were saying that they're teaching what I want to quote exactly what they're saying. Okay, it says they taught people witchcraft and what was revealed in Babylon to the two angels Harut and Marut. Yet those two never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt. Do not disbelieve. Okay, so God just sent a test for them. Basically, He sent a test for those people.
What a test. What is the test? To make a husband and wife fight? I mean, is that a test? This is a disaster.
Well, He warned them not to. He warned them not to.
No,
Why?
hold on.
So then your logic, according to your logic, God should have created the devil.
Hold on. Who is the one who teach bad things? God or Satan?
Satan teaches bad things. That's,
Okay. Is making a man and wife fight and the knowledge of doing that by sorcery, is it good or bad?
First of all, let me say this, okay? But when God sent down this temptation, He sent it as a test to them, right?
Test to who?
But then
To who?
to mankind, to the people there.
My friend, what to mankind? I mean, mankind already, they failed. They are in earth. Adam already in earth. What temptation? They don't need more temptation. They have sex. They have alcohol. They have money. And why now? Now He is sending more. He's sending black magic. And black magic, what kind of temptation that is? Because somebody, according to black magic, as an example, somebody took some hair from your prophet.
The thing is,
Look, hold on. Did this black magic work on your prophet too?
why is that necessary to the topic?
Because you are the one who's saying that this is a temptation. Temptation
Yeah, because
to who?
the verse says, we never taught anyone without first warning him. We are sent only to tempt.
Okay, to tempt who exactly?
To the people.
By what? By the black magic. How you can tempt them by the black magic? Explain to me.
Well, black magic can give you money, it can give you power, it can give you all that stuff.
All right. And black magic will hurt people like Muhammad too, correct?
Yes, it would
Who
hurt
is the
anyone.
one-
Anyone is subject.
Based on the
Anyone is
interpretation,
subject.
based on the interpretation you did.
First of all, I don't know if Muhammad is subject to black magic. Like if, but
I'm saying,
the thing is,
let's assume,
anyone
let us assume,
can, and
let us
that's the
assume
point.
that your prophet was infected by black magic. Let us assume that. Okay. Now, when Allah He sent the black magic, do He knew that people will get hurt by this black magic, and there's no benefit of it? So temptation to who it is? It is temptation for the one who will be a victim. It is temptation for the one who will use it.
It's the temptation for the one who will use it because
Okay, thank you very much. But isn't it the angels are the one who is using it because they are the one who's teaching it?
The angels themselves said that we're only teaching
So
this.
let me teach you something. I will say to you, I'm going to teach you black magic, and I will make you sign a disclaimer. I am teaching you how to control the mind of people, how to destroy their life, how to make a wife and husband fight and divorce. But sign a disclaimer says this is a temptation. What kind of logic and where is the ethic of that? So I'm going to teach you how to make poison to kill people, but I make you sign a disclaimer that this is a temptation. What is the ethic in that? And what is the logic of that?
Well, the logic is that if I'm sending an angel, okay, and I say go and teach those people black magic, okay, but tell them that this is only a test for them, they should not follow it.
Okay, hold on. What is the point of this? I mean, those people.
Let me
tell you. Do Allah knows that the black magic will be used by the devil?
Yeah, He knew that it would be used by the devil.
Okay.
But listen,
So
let me ask you this question.
Why he is arming the devil with powers?
Christian Prince.
Why he is arming the
Hey,
devil
listen,
with
let me ask you
tools?
this question.
Don't
because
ask me, my friend. Don't ask me, my friend. We need to finish
But
this.
you're basically saying, why did Allah then create the devil? Why did Allah?
No, this is not a question. This is not a question because God did not create the devil, by the way. This is only in Islam. God in Christianity, he created an angel. The angel, he chose to
But
disobey
did he know
God.
that the angel is going to turn? Did he know that the angel is going to turn?
We as a Christian, we don't believe in the same as a Muslim. You Muslim believe that everyone he
but
have his
did
destiny.
God know,
We
for
don't believe
example,
in
did
destiny.
God know that when he
We
creates
don't
the sun,
believe in destiny. Everybody
when
has a
he creates
hold
the
on,
sun,
hold
that
on, hold
people
on,
are gonna
hold on.
worship it.
Everybody have a free will in Christianity. In Islam, you don't have a free will. As an example, Adam,
but
did
when God
Adam,
created
hold on. Was
When
Adam
God
committed?
created the sun,
Hold
did he
on,
know that
hold
people
on,
are going to worship it?
hold on, just to show
When
you how
God
stupid
created
Islam.
the sun, did he know that people are going to worship it?
God what?
When God created the sun, did he know that people are going to worship it?
He knows everything, so? But he,
So,
but he
then
did not
he knew that-
create the sun to... No, you see, this is stupid, because he did not create the sun so people to worship it. He created the sun
No,
to
I
warm
did.
us up.
Because
He
you're-
created the
because-
sun
no,
for...
let me go back-
Listen,
let me back-
listen. Don't be stupid.
Your logic
Don't be
is-
stupid. Your
let me
logic
backtrack
is
what your
stupid.
logic is.
Because if
Let me
God
backtrack
created the
what your
sun,
logic is.
it's not
Backtrack
his
what your
fault.
logic
It is
is.
not his
Let me
fault. This is not
backtrack what your
magic.
logic is.
Abdul, this is not
Let me
magic.
backtrack what your
Magic has no
me
useful
backtrack.
use. The sun is the reason for us to be alive. If the sun disappears for 1 week, the earth will die. Listen, Abdul, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Listen, the sun is exist to be useful, not to be harmful. What is the use of the black
Let me
magic?
backtrack. No,
What
but
is
let me
the good
backtrack to what
use?
your logic is. Your
What is
logic
the
is
good
that Harut
use?
and Marut, they had Allah sent them as a temptation to teach something and told them not to learn it. Okay, like he's just testing mankind. Okay,
I will teach you
What is
something
that?
and
Why
don't
Allah
learn it. So Allah, he opened a school for the criminals. Teach them how to commit crimes. And he
Okay.
made the criminals sign that sign here, you will not do it. It's a temptation. I mean, what is the logic? So I opened, who is, let me ask you, who is the one who will be interested to learn the black magic unless he is a corrupt man anyway? Why a good
It's a
man?
test. It's
Why
God
a good
created
man?
evil. God
No,
created
it's not a test. It's not a test. This is a stupid story. Your prophet, he took it from the Jews. He have it from the Jews. The Jews have many stupid stories. It's
Okay,
not
but
part
let
of
me,
their religion.
let me backtrack to what your logic is. Because
Abdul.
you're saying that the angels teaching magic. Okay, where is the logic behind them teaching it and having this is like, what is the logic behind this test? Okay, that's
Okay.
what you're saying.
Hmm.
And you're saying that Allah, if Allah knew that this is going to cause people to, like turn a man against his husband, or like
No, he did not know. He did not know. This is the plan. The plan is he will send this magic to do this exactly. It's not about he knew. He sent it for that reason. And there's a huge difference between about he knew what people would do with it, and he sent it for that reason specifically. Read the verse saying that.
Yeah, as a test. Yeah.
What is a test? Why you want to destroy family who they are happily married by magic? Because magic, my friend, is not something based in the magic. What people believe that when somebody do magic to you, he control you, which means you are out of conscious. You don't do things you are aware of. As an example, your prophet, he used to imagine himself having sex with his wives. In fact, he did not. So we cannot blame him for not doing that because he was in the magic. Do you agree?